Eerie photos show a once bustling village deliberately drowned in a multicolored toxic lake by a communist dictator. The images feature an abandoned graveyard slowly being consumed by a fluorescent turquoise lake, as well as the spire of a church poking through murky red waters. A crumbling rooftop also appears to float on the red and yellow sludge caused by a nearby mine.The stunning shots capture the Romanian ghost village of Germana, which was evacuated and deliberately flooded in 1978 to make way for one of the continent's largest copper mines. The waste products from the mine were washed into the man-made valley, which spelled the end for the remote community. Romanian photographer and urban explorer Christian Lipivin, 36, frequently visits the lake and witnessed year on year how the village, which was once home to hundreds of people, has sank below the poisonous water. Mr. Lipivin said, "Germana is a missing village, a ghost village, swallowed by a lake that has vivid, unreal living colors." The water that surrounds the hill is red in color. It shows that everything is poisoned, from water, grass, trees, fruits, vegetables, animals, and ultimately man. The lake is growing rapidly, and there are still people living in the area who live with the threat of poisonous water encroaching on their homes. He added, "The atmosphere is bleak and gloomy because of the psychedelic, unnatural colors and because of the poor, unfortunate people who spend their days eating, drinking, smelling, and breathing poison." In 1977, communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu announced the plans to build the Roia-Poieni super mine and offered affected residents around £1,500 each to leave their homes, some of which had been there for generations. A year later, the Apuseni mountain village was under the polluted metallic water. At its peak, the mine was producing over 11,000 tons of copper a year, making it the biggest mine in Romania. As a steady supply of acidic gray and red liquid filled Germana's valley following the mine's opening, 20 villagers refused to leave and simply moved to higher ground. The sad story began in 1977 when Nicolae Ceausescu moved the population from Germana village to make a waste disposal site for the Roia-Poieni copper mine, said Mr. Lipivin. It is the largest copper mine in Romania, and at that time it was the largest in Europe. It's now creating a real ecological bomb in the Apuseni mountains. In the first phase of flooding, the village of Germana disappeared, with everything in it: the houses, the church, the cemetery. Next, the threat moved to the surrounding villages, in which have been swallowed hundreds of houses, and another cemetery. One church was dismantled stone by stone and rebuilt in a museum in Sibiu. Still, there are some people who'd have been ambitious enough to stay until the very end. But the lake is rising on average 3 feet a year and edging closer to where they now call home.